Well, my name is Tjandra van Wormerskirken. My ministry is most of the time just following him wherever he serves, but I'm a professional counselor. So whenever I go, if people need counseling, I give counseling pro bono for free. So that's what my main ministry is right now.
I'm Remi van Wormerskirken, and it's kind of a hard question to answer. We tend to say I'm with Mission Aviation Fellowship normally as a pilot and aircraft mechanic. When you ask a question like that, I can give as many answers as we have bases around the world. So we mainly provide services in some 28 countries around the world with small aircraft. Everything from pastors to missionaries to Bible translators, educators, doctors, nurses, bring out sick people. And the last couple of years, we were in Suriname doing the same thing. And especially with the COVID going on, there were no other operators in the country that were willing to bring people with COVID symptoms out of the jungle. So we bring a lot of patients out. So that's basically what we have been doing for the last 33 years.
Well, when I was young, I have seen people who really love the Lord, and they actually leave their professional to be full-time ministers. And I really look up to them. They're really nice people, and that's what I am interested to. I want to serve the Lord in whatever capacities I can give.
And I'll add a little bit to Tjandra's story, because Tjandra grew up in Indonesia as a Muslim, and through outreach of local churches and Australian missionaries, she became a Christian, and she was a really quite fanatic Muslim. And then when she became a Christian, she became a real fanatic Christian, and so her focus went to wanting to serve God instead of being in the Muslim faith. About a year ago, I saw a great sermon in Texas, and it was how do you feel a calling in your life? And it was really good. And there were 4 things, because people think sometimes you only get called by God to go do something. And this pastor was just really good. And he says, yeah, but it's also by other people that have discernment. And when they encourage you, and when you have special giftings from God that just totally fit a mission. And so I went into the Canadian Air Force for a while. Became a believer there in 1985 through 2 French-Canadian friends. Of all people, it's a great mission field there as well in Quebec, but there were 2 French-Canadians that led me to the Lord. And then looking back with my giftings, what I'd done in the past in sailing and everything just fit to with my pilot skills to go overseas. And I loved the Lord at that time, and I really wanted to make my life worth something and help others. I mean, we have so much in this country, so many privileges, that we wanted to share that with people around the world.
International Christian Mission Services has helped us accommodate what we need. We have switched to, because he is finished with being a pilot and maintenance now, we want to switch into a mission that helps frontiers and on the front lines, and International Christian Mission Services has been helping us to make this happen.
They were just so helpful in making it possible for us to start a mission here in Canada without having to go through all the administrative setup and becoming IRS compliant and CRA compliant. And it was just so easy to come under them for accountability, for them to help us take care of the receiving and an office. We don't need anyone in a home office. And so what we found is that what they're looking for constantly is how can they help us succeed in our ministry. So it's a great way to work together for us to help them fulfill their mission and vision, and they're doing it for us. And so we can just go and not have to do anything in administration or finance other than be accountable to them. And so it's just been very easy to do that.